Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Bandit Kings of Ancient China. As always, this is Zuljin. It's the last time we left off. We were sitting really pretty. We had 3654 gold and plenty of food. Looking like number 10 was well set, as well as 8 was holding their own, and 7 is trapped as hell. They can't go anywhere. So I would like to build up my arms just a little bit since we have all this gold and the rate is low. So I'm going to do one more trip to town. And I'm going to go to the smithy and just buy out. Let's see. At 961 is going to give me, let's see, 3.1 gold is going to raise my arms by 1. And I need to raise it by 80. So 8 times 3 is gonna be what? 8 times 240. I think this is gonna burn a lot of gold. Let's do 700. I can tell you have to go. Okay, arms are 83, and I still got 1200 gold. I think I'm happy with that number. Even though, man, that's so cheap. I might do a little bit more. Let's do another 100, and that's 91. Yeah, I think that'll work, guys. I think I'm happy with that. Don't have a shipyard, so I can't get ships, but we good. We can even move money from 10 if we have to. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Maybe I should just max out my arms. Yeah. And then I'll actually move. Yeah, that's a better idea. Now we can actually move money from 10 to 6. And I don't need that much skill. A couple of training sessions. February, let's see, so March, April, we'll say in May, if all goes well, we'll go ahead and plug country number 7. So we'll move supplies from country 10 to country 6. And we're gonna choose Demon Mask to do that, and we'll take 2,000 gold, and we'll take, let's say, 2,000 food. There, that'll set us up real pretty. Now a few training sessions. 19 attack 12. Not good. If 12 flees into 3, that would just be too perfect though, y'all. Priest seems to have driven off the Gyoku's attack. Okay, so he's still in country 12. It's not good that they're expanding so rapidly. That's a lot of countries that we're gonna have to compete with. Everything connected to them too. They can just move troops around. So it's gonna be really, really hard fighting these guys. They just continue to grow in power, grow in power, grow in power. So are we though. That's the good news. So I'm very optimistic that we can do this. All right. So training is in order. And look, there's somebody in town. I hate to even look because we just came back from town. Who is it? Exile Dragon. We couldn't get that dude anyway. No problem, no problem. Okay, so train is what we want to do. Train by, we're going to let Blueface rest. We're going to get Triple Blades, our new man, to do it. Consider it done, brother. Skill is 34. Good. Skill was like 19 before, so that's a good little jump. Few more turns like that. April, May, I'm gonna say June. I was born in June. That's a lucky month. June, birthday month, birthday battle. Sounds good. April. Let's train again. Train with Triple Blades. We had to get a little bit of body for Blueface Beast anyway, so he needed the rest. Shot should be fine. Blueface Beast in June will be up to about 50 body, which is plenty to go to war with. And one more. Train. And he will be at 45, but that's still good. I'm gonna give Triple Blades a rest. I'm gonna go with Tiger Fighter. 62. I'd rather Blueface Beast be at 50. I might do one more train, guys. We'll do July. July seems like a better month, but I'm doing it. I just like being over-prepared, I guess. I'm sure y'all can understand. I just wanna make sure it happens. I want the first battle that y'all see to be a successful one. I don't want to get stomped. Not only do I not want to get stomped, I want to win by a landslide. Let's see, train. And yeah, Blueface Beast is at 45, so this will be the last one. Let's do triple blades one more time. And 77, that's perfect. We're going in. Happy with 77. So the month of July in 1108, we will be attacking Raw Iron Priest. We gonna stomp these fools into the ground. Now also, when you go to war, you have to think about the people that you're leaving behind. You can't just take the entire country with you. See, we have 6 heroes right now, so the max I can probably take is 5. I'm actually gonna take 4 though. And let's do this, just in case it blows up in our face. Save it. Oh, actually, I can't save it like that because the emulator won't do it. Let's save state, just in case something crazy happens. And we'll go to war. And you see, we don't have any ships, and I'm kind of afraid of the water scenario over there. But we're gonna go Blueface Beast. We're going triple blades. Curly haired because he has a ship, and Tiger Fighter. And Gold Eyed Tiger and One Horned Dragon are gonna stay behind. And we're gonna attack 7. We're gonna take, let's take 700 food. Yes. You see, all I needed was 4 something, but I want to make sure when we get there I'm okay. Okay, no water to disrupt this. Alright, so I'm going to give you guys a quick overview of what this map is like. First of all these red 6s that you see here, that's Country 6. That's the entrance to the land. And we have to pretty much just decide where we're going to put our heroes. So, Blueface Beast needs to be deployed, and for some reason, Flagship always goes last, so I'm going to put him in the back. Then we're going to go with Triple Blades, which is going to be up front because he's one of the strongest. Tiger Fighter, which is one of the other strongest. And I'm going to put Curly Haired right here. Okay, now you see it's 11:08 of July. Raw Iron Priest's turn. He didn't bring out all his people. He doesn't have to deploy. That's the cool thing about being on the defensive side, is you could strategically deploy. Okay, so 11:08 July, the sun is shining, the wind is blowing out to the south. I'm reading the top here. You see that sun icon and that arrow? We're attacking 7, which is Lai, Raw Iron Priest. The attack that we see that's actually us. Now stats is 700 food, 400 troops. He has 100 troops out, but 200 troops altogether out of 2 heroes. And that is pretty much the statistics. I can move, I can attack, or I can rest. And each of these take different things. Like I have regular or charge. I'm gonna move regular, and you see how it says remaining 10? That's not 10 spaces. So each piece of terrain has a different value when it comes to taking off that move. So when we move through plains, it only takes 7. But these are mountains that I'm about to move through, and when we moved through, it took the rest. So 3 for the plains and 7 for the mountains, go figure. I think it's a little bit less than that, but we couldn't move through anything else, so I think it just did it. We can also move Tiger Fighter, and he has an 11 movement. And see, we're at 3, we can't go anymore, so we'll stop there. Then we're gonna move Curly Haired, and I think what we'll do is probably move Curly Haired this way, because I don't think we'll need him, and if he decides to deploy in that other castle, I want to take it. Every place on the map has a defensive rating, so to speak, like forest, mountains, plains, and castles have the best one. It's like a terrain advantage. And that 100 that you see, which is, let's see if I can, no, I can't. He's on a castle, so he has the best defensive already. Plus, you see the castles that I was telling you about that can hold 5 heroes apiece? Those are the actual castles that you can see on this map, so I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm gonna continue moving in the direction. What we want to do is surround him. And Curly Haired, my whole deal with him is I want to go occupy that castle. So when the other hero spawns in, which I think is Ra Iron Priest himself. See, yeah, Lofty Ogre is the guy on the other castle. Ra Iron Priest is still hiding in his base, and he is. If we let him, if the castle's not occupied, he will come right on it. When he needs, normally they'll come out of hiding when they need backup. And as long as we don't hit them, it's kind of easy to figure out the AI sometimes. Sometimes they're a lot smarter. Okay, so Triple Blades is going to move into position here. Move. Tiger Fighter is also going to move into position. Curly Haired is going to move on top of the castle and stay there. And Blueface Beast, that's going to be our lead attack. Excuse me. Alright, so let's see if we can charge. See how your movement goes down less? I don't think we'll be able to charge. I think we're going to need one more turn. Now you only have 30 days to war with too, so this is something you need to pay attention to, because if you run out of 30 days, see, we're on day 5. You can see that at the top where it says 11:08 of July. 5, which is right underneath that, is what day that we're on, and the wind's blowing different too. The only thing that you'll ever notice for wind is that when you're in rivers, sometimes you can get swept, and when something starts a fire, the actual fire can drift. And you'll learn about fire a little bit later. We're just going to rest with Curly Haired right now, and we're going to move Blueface Beast into position. And I'm actually going to go up close and personal. I mean, when you get near an enemy, you saw how it says we just met with the enemy, we stopped. It always, oh look, first lick. That's why I wanted to move Blueface in first, because it weakened him so much, because he's the strongest. Let's bring Triple Blades in. And we charge attack, and smack. Yeah. Now we bring Tiger Fighter in. Oh, I didn't charge. Crap. Oh well, that was my bad. And we'll stay resting. Keep that castle occupied. Oh yeah. Yeah, this guy ain't got a chance. Ryan Priest better bring his boy out. Nope. See what I mean? When the numbers get too much different, it kills you. Now I have dual options as well. I forgot to show you all that. When you go to attack, you have melee, archery, magic, and duel. Melee is just what we've been doing. Archery, you get to attack by one space away, so it's not total adjacent targets, and the higher the dexterity, the more the damage you do. Duel is just what it says, person to person, hero to hero, fighting. It can change your troop counts drastically, and you can also capture the enemy just by doing it. It's very dangerous. I don't usually do it. I get challenged a lot, but Blueface Beast's specs look pretty good, so against somebody like Lofty Ogre or Ra Iron Priest you could do it, but it has to be hero to hero. And magic is something that you need when you have 80 wisdom or higher. You can do magic, and magic is very destructive. I don't have any magicians right now, but you'll see it. There's also special flee and view. View, you can actually take a turn to view other units. Flee is just what it says. You kind of leave the battle if you can. And special is when you can do things like fireball, put out, or reinforce. I'm not too sure what reinforce is anymore. Put out is when you're on fire, or adjacent to fire, and fireball, when you have 60 or more wisdom, you can actually light stuff on fire. Fire can do a lot of damage, but it's very dangerous and volatile. So we'll try to get through all of that. For now, we're just going to smack Lofty Ogre in the face. And you see when it goes to red numbers like that, that dipped below 1 because he has no more troops. But that's actually the hero's body that we're attacking right now. And until that body reaches 0, we get nothing. So I'm going to rest again, and he's probably going to... Oh, no, he won't have time to pull out Ra Iron Priest. That's it. Game, set, and match. So Lofty Ogre was captured, and Brother Blueface Beast, we have routed Ra Iron Priest men, lie as ours. So Ra Iron Priest didn't even come out. Yep, he lost. Now, these options right here, recruit is naturally what you want to do, unless you have downright specific hatred for any one hero, but I wouldn't recommend that unless they were just buttholes to you. Imprison, if someone doesn't want to be recruited, this is the second best option, I believe, because it allows you to put them in jail and recruit them later. Nobody else can recruit them. Exile is just what Wily Warrior and them are doing pretty much right now, except not in a heroes version. They're just kind of roaming. They can be recruited again in town, and execute is just what it is. You kill them. So we're going to try to recruit. And he says, I'll never join you, never. So we're going to imprison him. And yeah, we will hold you as long as you won't join us. But later on, when our popularity is higher, he'll probably come. This isn't the end, is it? And Lofty Ogre, let's see if he'll come. I won't betray you. So he joined us. So we got a hero out of it. And we now occupy Country 7, which is awesome. Look at that. Free country, 5,000 gold, 6,800 food. And just like always, we're gonna get this sucker rolling right. Citizens, 1,000. Support is now 55. So I'm pretty confident that by leaving some decent supplies behind, they'll go ahead and raise the people's loyalty up. No rebellions, and they'll collect taxes next year too. So what we need to do now is check out the people in town. We know Raw Iron Priest is here as a prisoner. Tigress, Lesser Wichi, and Old Lord Mayo is the other people here. So what we're going to try to do is, let's travel, if my body can make it. Yeah, sure can. We'll see who we can recruit. Tigress? No, not yet. How about Lesser Wichi? Yep, got Lesser Wichi. I don't even know what that dude looks like. Raw Iron Priest. Yeah, look, you see he joined us after being a prisoner for a month. Jail is no place to be, huh? I am certain of my use to you. Oh, yeah, well, we got everybody except for Tigress. Awesome. So 8 people. That was... Whew. That was good, y'all. Now we're rolling. Okay. Smithy, we already kind of... y'all might as well just do it. Let's max it out, and let's go to Shipyard, and we're gonna buy ships for, let's just buy them for everybody, we got the money. 1144, perfect, that was a good trip. Okay, the market, I don't think we need to sell anything, and we'll go to return. Okay, so now we'll have to give a couple of heroes some gold, move right back into 6, then move into 10, and we're probably... I'd like to move into 5, but I want to give Rope Scholar... Uh-oh, this ain't good. Magistrate of 11, Thunderspark. Bandit Vermin, if you give me 1,100 gold immediately, I will consider forgiving your crimes. So by crimes, he means usurping Evil Gale Kui. So Brother Blueface Beast's Demon Mask of Prefecture 10 has been ordered to pay a bribe to Evil Gale Kui. Shall we pay? Now, if you say no, you get attacked. And Thunderspark, I can tell you from experience, is one of the most powerful people in the game. He is very, very strong. And there is no way that Country 10 could stand up to it. So as much as it sucks giving 1,100 gold to this guy, it's necessary. So we're going to go ahead and give it to him. We had no choice. And they don't do it back to back normally, or not for that much gold. They just take what they can without, too much resistance. And we'll be high enough to be able to say no here and there. 13 attack 12. Now if 13 beats 12 and 12 flees into 3, we move a hero into 5 and kill 4. Nope, Harry Priest drove him off again. That's ideal scenario what I just talked about. 12 will probably go into 1 or 2. Actually, probably not 1, they'll probably go into 2. Which still means we can chase Rope Scholar down eventually. Alright, so let's give heroes 7. And we're gonna give Lesser Wichi. We got 3 heroes to give to. it'll be October and November, and then all our heroes will be given to. It scares me about rioting. I hope the people don't riot. I don't really have time to give, to do any servicing to bring them right over that 60 mark, and they're 55 right now. It's still possible, but we're gonna take a chance. Yeah, give, that's what I wanted to do. Give, hero. This hero's important right now. We're gonna give Raw Iron Priest 100. And yep, loyalty 74. Going from I'll never join you to the following month joining us, and 100 gold gives him 74 loyalty. How about that? Alright, 17 attack, 16. Wow. Tattooed Priest seems to have fled. Tattooed Priest is running out of space. He's got 14 left to flee to, and then it's gonna be it. November, got one more hero to give to. Come on, rotation. There we go. So give hero 7. And we'll give 100 gold to O Lord Mayo. Alright. So, if the people don't rebel on us, we should be good. Back to December. Freaking tigers. Who cares about tigers, honestly? They terrorizing the townspeople. Okay. Grab a slingshot, scare it away. Feed it something poisonous, I don't know. Do something. Handle it. Alright, people did not riot, y'all. That's a great sign. Okay, so what we need to do now is move hero. Because they're not in any danger. They won't riot anymore. We need to move from 7 to 6. And we need to take Blue-Faced Beast, Triple Blades, Tiger Fighter, and Lesser Wichi. Curly Haired's gonna run this operation. Raw Iron Priest is coming with us. Lofty Ogre. And we'll leave Old Lord Mayo with Curly Haired. He'll only have 100 troops, but he's totally surrounded by a peaceful country, so he won't have no problems with that. We're gonna take 2,000 gold, which I believe is actually, wow, it's almost tax time. Let's take 2,500. Okay, and let's take 3,000 food. Yeah, that looks good. They should be good with those stats because they're about to turn taxes. And we'll need them much more in 6 and 10. Is there no one to challenge this villain? He's still worried. You see me coming up, bruh. It's getting better. 1109. January. Taxes coming in on 6 and 10. We're gonna be sitting pretty once again, y'all. So 1109, got 9,586 food. Don't have to worry about any about that. Rate is still 43, perfect for troop buying. Looking like the country's good, the people's loyalty's good, got plenty of gold, plenty of training and arms already that we'll need to buff those stats up. Nobody in town, but from the looks of it, what we need to do is get back on the defensive. We need to run a bunch of heroes up to 10. Really buff up and see if we can attack country 11 sooner or later. So that's gonna be it for this session, guys. Thanks for watching. This is Zul'jin signing off. Have a good one.